right? So here in Coreldraw, you can see the toolbox on your left side, right? Toolbox in your left side, right? Sometimes it's not visible, right? Sometimes it's not visible. So in that case, you can get the toolbox using this option, right? So you can go to the Windows option here, right? Windows, here, Windows. Then there you can find a thing called Dockers, right? Windows Dockers, and also option called Toolbars, right? Toolbars, right? Dockers and Toolbars. So these are the two important menus you need, right? So since we are going to at the toolbox, you should go to the toolbars, and here we have enable toolbox, right? We have enable toolbox, right? So if you untick it, now if you check, you can't see the toolbox here, right? So how to get the toolbox again? Go to the window and go to the toolbars. Then here I have the toolbox here, right? So if I enable it, you can see the toolbox here, right? That's how you open the toolbox, right? Now we'll see how we can add our first shape, right? How we can add our first shape, right? So have you all got the toolbox like this, all of you? Right. Now, so this is the first tool we are going to learn, right? So this is the default tool selected when you open Coreldraw. So it's called the pick tool, right? It's called the pick tool, right? So it's similar like this, right? You are using the pick tool to take something and keep it somewhere else, right? You can move with it, right? You can use the pick tool to move something, right? Move something, right? Then you can select the pick tool, right? So here we can even select some stuff, but unfortunately you don't have any context here, right? So if you try to click and draw something, you can see some boxes like this, right? Boxes like this, but since there are there's nothing, you can't select, right? Now we are going to add our first shape, right? Go to the toolbox, and here you can find, so when you come up to down here, you can find the rectangle tool, right? Rectangle tool, right? Rectangle tool, right? So click on that, just click on the rectangle tool, right? So now it has been selected. So how to check whether it has been selected? Now here it is highlighted and your cursor has been changed, right? Your cursor has been changed. It means you are correctly selected the rectangle tool, right? Now you can come to your page. So this is the page, right? This is the paper, and here you can see a small border even, right? Small border even, right? And one thing, so how am I supposed to zoom in and out in Coreldraw? How am I supposed to zoom in and out in Coreldraw? You can use the mouse wheel to uh, zoom, right? So if you just turn your mouse wheel, you can zoom in and zoom out the page, right? Mouse wheel to zoom. You can use the mouse wheel to zoom, right? You can turn the mouse wheel to zoom, right? Turn the mouse wheel to zoom. That's how you zoom, right? So let me remove it, right? Right. So here I have selected the rectangle tool, right? Rectangle tool. Right. Now come to the middle of the page and try to click and draw, right? Try to click and draw, right? If you click and draw, here uh, you can draw rectangles, right? Here likewise you can draw rectangles, right? So try to make some rectangles like this, right? You can make some rectangles. Here you can make some rectangles, right? You can make some rectangles, right? That's how you create rectangles, right? So have you tried that one? Have you tried, all of you? Right. Then we'll see what we can do with the pick tool, right? What we can do with the pick tool. So if you go to this pick tool option again, so this is the first one, right? Pick tool. Pick tool again, it will show you a tip, right? Select, position or transform object. Select, position or transform objects, right? So imagine I need to move this one to the left side, this rectangle to the left side, right? So I'm going to zoom in, and now I have selected the pick tool, right? Pick tool. So I'm going to select it, grab it, right? So how to grab it? Just click, right? So these nodes indicate that you have correctly selected the shape, right? So here now you can turn it around, you can place it somewhere else, right? You can move it back to here, right? Even you can use the arrow keys, right? So if you press arrow keys like this here, you can precisely move it, here, You can precisely move it using the arrow keys. Using the arrow keys, you can precisely move it. Right? That's it. Right. Then another thing, we can apply colors using the pick tool. Right? We can apply colors using the pick tool. So how to apply colors using the pick tool? Again, let me zoom in. Now I am going to use the mouse wheel. Right? You can use the mouse wheel to zoom. Right? So just click the shape here, and now here in your right side you have a variety of colors. You have a variety of colors here. You have a variety of colors here, right? You can pick one, right? So let me zoom out, and if I pick red color, it will change the color into the red color. So if I pick the yellow color, it will change it to the yellow, maybe the green, maybe the blue. Likewise, you can change your colors, right, using this color palette, right? You can using this color palette in your left side, right? So clear. So you can add other colors for the other shapes even, right? So you click here, and you can add colors for the other other shapes even, right? For the other shapes also you can add colors, right? Like this you can add colors. So you can continue it, right? Continue it.